Welcome on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Age of Wonders 4 Rise from Ruin. We are back for the next chapter in our, I don't know what we're going to call this, what the Nomad Scavengers Come to Destroy the World campaign. We're going to scavenge everything we can here, blow up the world, and leave, because we're just like that. Actually, I just got done recording the artwork, Dev Diary Deep Dive, and actually, so the tints for the Scavengers are a little bit different from the tints for the Conquerors. The tints for us are a little bit more patchwork, so we don't really see the combined colors of our Empire as much, but if we're playing as the Conquerors, there's a kind of ornate design in the tints, and you can actually see the twin colors of your faction in the tint, which is incredible. We don't get to see that there, but it is cool that they have that for your other subculture. Other things are different too, like we have lanterns on our land ships where they have like a shark figurehead and things like that. As you enter the Sky Glass Vault, everything seems to be working normally, but something uncanny lingers in the air. The oracles continue their duty of seeking for prophecies in the stars, and one of them looks through the telescope. As you approach, the figure turns. Its face has no eyes. A voice forces its way out of its throat as if it was unused to speaking. We must fulfill our task. Find the prophecy. Defend the Sky Glass Vault. These revenants are cursed to chase a purpose forever just out of their reach. Will you free them from their eternal torment? By killing them? Produce some holy water to douse them with! They've got an undead titan, some bats, and whenever an undead unit dies, they resurrect as a corrupt soul after one turn. What is a corrupt soul? A tier 3... Oh, good grief. So we need to be able to move in and stop that fairly quickly, which is fine. We've got all the units to do that. What is auto-resolve things is going to be easy. Yeah, we can't auto-resolve it, but if we lose a single unit here, I'm fine with that. And if it is just so happens to be these unicorns we found out in the middle of nowhere, then hey. Our undead titan buddy is going to be a problem. Not so much a buddy. The flankers way out to the sides. Save all of our debuff cleansers. Let's get ready to do some flanking. The spear unit? No, it's an inquisitor. Let's stay back a bit. Astral blessing heal over here. And then we pass. Slow and steady wins this race. They've got all the different... You got your astral represented, you got your death represented. Order, and the other stained glass windows are not here. There's none for nature here. Okay, so how do we go about winning? Sandstorm seems like it'd be a pretty good way to stop them from doing anything. We can rush into the sandstorm. Sandstorm, good grief. Alright, we're gonna have to cut that out, gang. I had to jump up. There was sound like maniacal cackling going on in the other room, so I just went to investigate, and not sure what it was, but got no witches in here, so we're gonna get back to figuring out how to beat this Titan. Which I think, for the most part, we are going to try to isolate and destroy these Inquisitors. How close can you teleport? Not far enough. Just barely out of range of most of their troops here, which is frustrating. Because they can mostly reach us. How do we want to go about this? This Titan's reaching nobody. Alright, here's what we'll do then. How far can you shoot? Move all the way to here. We discern weakness. It's be best used on the bat. We have 2 of them. Discern the weakness here, though we can try to kill them quickly. Cooldown is... It's 3 turns? 3 turns. So then you run up. Bolts in here. Beautiful crit. Going to have to leave one of the troops back here just to take some hits. I'm gonna choose that to be you. Blind here. Ah, we missed. That's fine. Shots coming back. How bad are those gonna hurt? They won't really that bad, so I'm not going to worry. Unicorn over, and you just wait. Okay, cool. So then we'll have you go for the command. I don't want to give it to the lieutenant because they'll actually power everyone else up around them. So let's go ahead and command the lieutenant to rush these magic fighters. They'll pass out strengthen twice to someone nearby. And then we drop the sandstorm here. We have Sandwalk. You can deal with it. Target units are teleported 3 hexes in a random direction, but no one was targeted, so no one teleported. Oh, hang on now. Can we second wind? I mean, can we taunt? No, we can't. Forward and defense. Alright, pass. Here's the AoE, which we can heal up. No problem. 2 misses is incredible. We might even drop down another sandstorm over here. Make sure there's no vision on any of these fools. Like we maneuver for a flank. Just a really strong crit. Go for it. If it did, it'd been great. You just run in and execute you. Kill the other. 33 damage here. Let's make our decisions after a moment here. Yeah, absolutely slam in. Bonk. 48 damage. Do we just blind you, or do we try to heal our lieutenant here? That is the call. Or that is the question. And run up and execute. 85% chance just to die. Cooldowns reset. So then we can go ahead and get an additional point of movement. Doesn't quite kill. Yeah, might as well have the lieutenant take the damage first. Wind stabs there. Don't even think we need to really make them weaker, just power up. It's gonna be just this unit here, which is fine. All of those debuffs heal. Then I think we just dropped on another sandstorm in this general vicinity. You're not getting out of the slow and the blind. They come back as a soul. We couldn't stand on their body, unfortunately. As long as they're like a weakened corrupted soul, that's fine. All these misses are incredible. Oh, you're gonna go blind in the sandstorm? Don't know that that really matters, because that's a brutal charge attack there. One step forward. One more. Okay, you can't then. So we want to teleport. Okay, figured it out. Run up and punch them in the face. These poor Inquisitors. Strengthen twice. Teleport behind the bats. And good night, sweet prince. We'll use the distracted on their Titan later on here. Second wind. Try to blind them once more. They already are, so it's not doing any more than it was. Stab them down. We've got cats battling on their tree just across the room. We're not going to stop them. There's things to do. Bolts in. Now it's pretty much just the enemy Titan. This guy's coming back next turn, which is a problem, but you really can't do anything about it. Now when you have equal units to them. We could have gone and stood there, but I wanted the flank. Oh no, decaying. That's unfortunate. Raises another set of skeletons. Does he's weak. Don't worry, brother, we already knew. Immune to poison. Mending or just cleansing touch yourself, so now you're not. Weird thing to say out loud after I've said it, but here we are. They only get to resurrect once. And if we go stand on it, they don't get to resurrect at all. Chuck the looted power over to our leader. Then just do some damage. And dispel those debuffs. We'll go for the strength in here. Going to the same unit? Yeah, it is. The problem is, I don't want to stay here, and I'd rather we give one of these units on the other side here another turn. Not a lot of damage there. So if we grab a... We're gonna have to kill. Hang on, I gotta stop. They're gonna continue to fight. Alright, fight broken up for now. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm gonna leave you to deal with this unit. They can't do much damage even with the melee or the magic strike. They're not doing much damage to each other, are they? Here's the thing. Let's go ahead and step over here. Can I? Okay, that'll work. That will work. Take this unit out. Beautiful, and then you can come back and just take this one out. Awesome. Much better turn. Here's the next blast. Thankfully, it's just on these two. Their eternal duel, the Lieutenant and the Inquisitor. You have been accused, sir. Grab that loot. Rush on over. Now as we drop the Marcus Prey, let's see it backfire. This is the time it doesn't. Alright, well, fair. We discern Big Papa's weakness. Nope, we can here though, which should empower them to win. Sure enough. Lieutenants can support one another. Check that out. Oh, he didn't die. Undying is unfortunate. Zoom on over and blind the big dummy. I guess you could do some damage here. I could try to execute him. Yeah, you charge strike. Now let's go this. Weaken here. We're gonna bleed because, oh, they're thorny. Oh, they lost their shields. They're thorny skeletons. Execute, 37% chance to just die. Okay, it failed. And then you get stabbed instead then. Actually, take it back. Astral Blessing, so we don't have to worry about the corrupt soul next turn. Oh no, remorse. I feel none. You take 10 back. Like, let's not even move, just heal this unit. Get rid of their condemned and all that other nonsense. Let's go this way. Weaken. Bring in this. Ouch. I saw the retaliation, but it was far too late. Oh no, the combat summon's gone. Oh, we could... 112 damage. 65 on one poke, and then 70 on the next. Well, large targets beware. This rabbit is terrifying. Forever in Servitude Aftermath. With the last undead defeated, the souls start leaving their empty carcasses, echoing like a cursed choir. The voices of the dead chant one final sentence. The prophecy was never found. The war against Urath never ended. The columns begin to crack. The telescopes rust in an instant, suddenly aging. Ancient relics tumble from their shelves, crashing to the floor. As a massive surge of energy is released, mana crystals form throughout the structure. Troops gather the crystals on their way out. What will you all do, or what will you do before it all decays? We get 476 mana. A super hammer has a chance of freezing them. The eternal one? Oh my. When killed, he comes back after 2 turns. You can't kill me. Oh, but this is so strong too. We're grabbing one of the relics. The ancient one, or the eternal one's cool, but come on now, that hammer. It even has 20% additional critical hit chance. Oh, that's so strong. Mine. You now have a hammer. Congratulations. Oh, it's one of the architect hammers. So it's going to look like what we're mostly, so Imperium, Materium rather. Grim Executioner or Berserker's Rage. I don't really want to go Berserk. That sounds terrible. We're not going down the charge attack tree, which is probably not smart, but we're going to go for it anyway. Grim Executioner. But we're going to do it anyway. There's another wonder down here for us to claim, so let's get moving. They have sent a war party after us, so let's go ahead and stay here. That healing is vastly different. Stay here for a turn to heal. We have a couple more wonders for us to crack as well, so let's go down underneath and over here. I was wrong. Here we are in the Slither's Den, which we might be able to just clear through an event. We offer the people... I don't think we should do that again. I'm not afraid of some slithering guardians. I'm sorry, where did you find this dragon? We've got to heal. I mean, we can heal in the... No, that's our frontline fighter. We need to heal. And then we can easily take on the Slither's Den. I don't really want to spend any of my gold. We've got lots of mana, so now... Oh, I need the high halls. Good grief. Well, my scorpions are a little bit too high tier, I guess. We've already sacrificed one of your populations. Here's the high halls. We can't actually build it until we have 140 gold, so it's going to be a bit. It's going to be a bit indeed. Yeah, I've also figured out what I was going to build. It's going to be a gun for Apollo. He's got a railgun now. So this one is going to have just a bunch of damage. I split the damage between physical and fire, so we can have the maximum amount of carnage against the fractured units we're fighting. And then a extra critical hit damage, Giant Slayer for 40% more damage against large targets, and then it's going to distract people. Because getting shot is a distraction when all of a sudden now you've got a new fountain. It just appeared in your body out of nowhere. How exciting. You stay here and get some experience. How many tier 3 units do you have? The answer is 0. Except for this. We're barely counting the unicorn. Barely. In terms of experience, you are gaining a decent amount for this early tier, so you just go ahead and stay here. You gotta fight. Apollo has also made it into the fated regions, so let's get to some events. So it's a caged up fractured one. Entering the prison pit of the ghostly encampment, your troops shudder at the sight of a locked-in spy. More questions? The entity's mouth asks, while your men gaze into the abyss of its fractured head. It's high time. I've been starving to talk. As the entity speaks with you, you sense an astral pull, its very presence draining your magic. Ah, it says in relief. Such pleasant company. If only I could return to Wandru with my people. Our essence sheath? I don't trust that. My hunger would cease. The fractured evoker is feeding on your mana. Where's my gun? You know how fast I would solve that? Bang! Right in his fractured face. Whatever information the Warlord is after, you should try to attain it quickly. We lose 99 mana. Phantoms from the days of the fracturing. Or I can just sacrifice some of my knowledge like a clever leader. Die, you! Oh, it's just an event. Okay, well, with great caution, your troops return to the imprisoned, fractured evoker. He seems to have entered a trance-like state, as if the answers you found emptied his mind. Even the astral pull you sensed earlier appears to have subsided, for now. Nothing more to be learned. Alright, well, we lost a lot of knowledge for hopefully something. Next, we talk to the Ghost Rat. The Hill of the Warlord. On this hill, the lonely ghost of a lieutenant lingers. As your troops approach, he starts to mumble. We're positioning all battalions on these hills. He speaks with a stale voice, ready to descend upon the Unmakers, but too late. The stare of the man intensifies. This is a rat. Dialogue, this is not a man. In a flash of teal lightning, the city and all its surroundings became torn apart. Torn within. We all perished in the fracturing, but it was not the end. The will of our warlord holds us captive. That's how they talk. Lieutenant ends his tale. We are hapless ghosts changed forever to a lost purpose. So just use your resources to win or kill them. Oh my. Oh, we can't run away? Oh. Well, that's not good. Sworn guards. Yeah, we're gonna get smacked. Well, let's do our best. Maybe if we had summons, this would be doable. Well, we have one summon, but you know what I mean. More combat summons just disrupt their backline and disrupt their decision making. Go way wide. Going to try to split them up a bit. Our only upside here is no healers. It's a small one though. Don't want to use the healing sap yet, but what we can do is we can just run over to here, grab Arlie. Grab Apollo, drag him away from danger. And we wait. Our 6 units versus their 8. Actually, now 10. Bolts in. These are all going to hurt. Fair enough. It's a stab. We definitely need to drop down a Sandstorm. It's a requirement here. Bold, they're all hitting the same unit. You guys need to chill. Their entire army after the same unit. Oh, that damage is so pitiful. Alright, so we're gonna try to do kind of a falling back fight here. So we're gonna move to about Z's position. Cancel the retaliation. Nice, nice. use the teleport to stay behind them. If they turn around and attack us, there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. Like, do you win without the flank? That's all I need. It is just a Warhound. They're not like they're that great. They're not like they're that great. Alright, so we'll bring you... Wind Charmer. How come I can't choose who that goes to? I want looted power to go this way. Well, let's blind... Well, let's fall back one more then. Blind them. Perfect. Take just 1 point of damage. Grab the loot. Plow through or just strike them. We're gonna get hit from behind by everyone there. Unless we Sandstorm. The wound time. Spell backfired. Teleported up to 3 hexes, but because it's not a problem. No one there is getting... It's not targeting someone, no one gets teleported. Alright, so then we run in and discern your weakness, which we should have done off the very, very beginning. Once again, it's just part of playing here with Wizard. Love to see the Dunestalkers. Then we go ahead and give the Striders yet another turn. No, these guys are actually going to power up everyone else. Won't kill, but they will give other units strengthen. I think is fantastic. But you can dig this. Perfect. I was hoping we could. More looted power, which didn't heal us this time. Beautiful. Well, it's not all bad yet. Does smack our Strider, realizing that is our most dangerous unit by far. Oh no, they're not surviving. Hey, that's my loot. Strengthened over here on our rifle. Oh no. They're not dead yet. And I can use the rescuing wind pull, which I'm most definitely going to give us a flank here. Come here, you. I was hoping that the heavy mage luck would be enough to kill, but it's not quite. Take down their ranged troops. I mean, we could definitely go for Marcus Prey. Or we empowering oh, you don't have Scavenger. That's just too bad. Yeah, Marcus Prey. It's nice and cheap. Starblade's nature. And you are very dead. Boom. We will take that loot, thank you. Arrows away. Yeah, just dismantling this army now. Push them back. Gain some more. Yeah, gain some looted power. Our poor tree is just not having a good time here. Weaken your opponents. 2 times weaken is fantastic. And we hide in the sands, which should be going away here next turn. Seal of fire. What's that one do? Oh, when they die, they explode. That's fun. Not for them, but fun for everyone else. You run over here, drop the looted power on whomever. Glad it goes to our pole arms. I'll destroy this corpse too. How much looted power are you up to? 5. So 100% bonus damage? 24 a swing. Yeah, let's come over here. Got our snapshot again. Probably shouldn't move into the sand since you do not have the same abilities everyone else does. Snapshot. Double graze, huh? And a miss the second time. Yeah, we're just gonna worry about killing their damage dealers. Blind here. Just outside of the Sandstorm, but you're still not safe. Carve through 'em with those sap sides. And then probably just... yeah, heal the two of them. Somehow it doesn't backfire. No telling how we keep rolling positive there. It's in close, bleeding and marked. I don't think there's any way for us to enchant our other units to give them Sandwalk, so that's going to be one negative. They just will always have to stay to the outskirts of the Sandstorm. Which is kind of good, because everyone else is going to be trying to do the same, and it allows us to pick them off. Come here. We have such sights to show you. One down. Let's get a bit closer, that way we're not having to... well, you know what, let's jump over here. Save Apollo. You grazed 3 times. That is impressively bad. We give you a second chance to save Apollo. One shot this time. Grab the loot. Grab the loot. And kill. Almost. Heavy mage lock shot. Here. And then the ballista should be enough. No, it's not, but that's fine. We lost no one, and I expected to lose this entire battle, so yay for tactics. And broken flanking stats. Or strats. The thing is, the Sandstorm is nuts good. You drop that down on a massive area no one can see. And allowed us to survive. Is this done? We definitely need to do some healing. Mission accomplished, and you didn't even get enough skill points to level up. Which is so horribly sad. Working hard, but not getting rewarded. That is Apollo's way. Alright, I think that's all. Well, hang on now. We've got some extra production over here in the scavenger vault. Let's rush that along for 24. Production is halted, so there's no reason to build anything else. Day 52. Training regimen is done. Some really good ones in tier 3. Dreadnought's one we're going to want to pick up too at some point, but I do want to come back. Well, actually, we could grab Dreadnought. Yeah, really, Warding Metals is the only good one. Because we're going more for animals. Even though we are Materium, we are still a Materium Chaos Nature focus. So yeah, we're going to come back and grab the Tome of Mayhem. No buildings, but good stuff.
Be the fog that seeps into the mind, bringing confusion, making fingers numbed by uncertainty lose their grip. Be the malaise that creeps into thoughts, sowing the seeds of madness, of insanity in those who oppose you. Be the victor, standing over the gibbering mess that was once your enemy.
They're all going to go insane. Partially because of this gremlin. These units are crazy good. Flip people around so that they get flaked every time. Mark of Misfortune's also really, really good, but I want our mana right now. The problem is we're going to have to get mana for them too. Mark of Misfortune it is. Area excavated. Yeah, the fracture's already gone. By the time we made it back here, we no longer were needed. Yourselves in, go fight this army of Elise on Unlife, an Necromancer and other undead stare at your troops with fear. and hunger in equal measure. Okay, you said hunger. Death. That's the only way. Oh boy. Biblically accurate angels. Well, not enough eyes, but close. As the skirmish ends, a blazing light dazzles you. From the splendor, a vigil emerges. Its layered voice, resonating with metallic harmony, exclaims. I don't think I can layer voices. I don't quite have that skill yet. Be not afraid. Yeah, I can't do that. No, there's no way. I'll sound ridiculous. Be not afraid, for this was your ordeal, and in its glory you have bathed. These foul creatures no longer ravage these sacred lands. Rise now and seize your divine retribution. Gain a monk. I would rather have this. Gain 2. Gain 1 rank. No, we're not going to kill a vigil. That'd be foolish. I don't want any of this. Is it a monk of my race, at least? Well, you know what? It's just an extra unit, right? Yeah, we'll take a monk. It's a rabbit that is able to throw hands at Mach 40. Just hands in the west. Can't build roads over mountains. I wish there was an option for maybe a Materium Empire skill that lets you build roads through mountains. That would be crazy, but only for Materium it'd have to be really late tier. Another ruler was denounced. We do have a war between Toph and the Hooded Magistrix going on, which is hilarious. No one really cares about us right now, even though we are snaking around and just grabbing all of the materials in the world. Speaking of, a third forester. I mean, a fourth forester. Another fruit has been acquired. The Silver Tongue fruit. We have so many of these being snatched up by now. How many? Actually, in fact, how many do we have? 2 rainbow clovers, 3 fruit, and 4 hasteberries. Powering up on vegetables. Yeah, there was a fracture over here. The units stay, but the fracture's gone. Mint and money. Yeah, build a scavenging camp here. We could definitely use the cash. Oh no, you're having your things burned by banditos. Couldn't happen to a better person. What's wrong with Toph? She is pure evil. Hates me in every single one of my campaigns. So too does... Oh no, Umbar doesn't really care. We're both evil, so we can coexist. We're not liked by Surtur, we're not liked by Noctis. Everyone else really doesn't care, though. They'll, like I said several times, they'll not see the knife descend. City ruins there, in every meaning of that word. And we can't cross lava yet. All in due time will we become demons. I'm sorry, what? No demons here? Trading benefit's kind of cool because you give yourself... Does draft convert into food? It does. I don't want to spend the mana right now, but that'd be an interesting way to use it. Another Ember Keep we want to clear here. None of our units have lava walks, so going that way would be big foolish. And let's make sure everyone gets experience all at the same time, so we'll just wait here. You back and talk to this one. Returning to the hill, your troops find the ghostly host rallied around their lieutenant. Their long lines of armed phantasmal shapes invoke a sense of wonder and terror at once. No eagerness or zeal prevails in their withered faces, only the fatigue of serving their warlord for 1,000 lifetimes. The host is ready to assault Wantru. A Wantru... evil? Hello there, Scorpion. Since we've blundered this one a few too many times, I'm gonna cut that and we'll try one more time. Repurpose constructs. Approaching the inactive siege machines marked by the warlord, your troops start to hear a multitude of clicking and hissing noises. Carefully observing from a distance, they notice blurry movements within the metallic carcasses of the war golems. At last, a large sand scorpion comes forward, assuming an aggressive posture with the clickety-clack of its scissors echoes down the hills. Clickety-clack, huh? It's clear that these wasteland creatures, attracted by the still imminent heat of the warmer golems, or their scorpion guise, have made the abandoned siege machines their shelter. Fight them, lure them away with food, or bond with them. All the more ferociously. Become their new sire. I mean, how cool would that be? We're going into the Chaos Affinity check, so we're getting more Chaos Affinity, so let's flee for now and we can come back.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. We can indeed come back. Explore the Slither's Den. I'd like to get a little bit more health, but let's go for it. We can gain health through digging up corpses. I'm sure there'll be plenty. I don't think I need a first strike that badly. You to here, you behind, and then we'll switch places with the old 4. Lieutenant, you stay in close as well, that way we can buff up defenses. Everyone else stay back here. Give the extra defense to you. Dragon's leading the charge because he's got a nasty breath attack. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. %51% chance to stun. Go for it. That's pretty good. Do some looted power going on for a little bit of bonus health. Better than anything else we have to heal. Run on forward. We are going to have you block the big beastie. Discern the weakness of all the worms, because there's a ton of them. Teleport much closer to retain as much damage as we can. Bolts away. Don't want to position. We really can't get an amazing shot, but at least we got up in close. We don't want to position. Oh, we miss entirely. Oh. Dragon will be able to. Oh, we get stunned as well. Ooh. That's messed up. Do we have any way of removing debuffs? Oh, only if they have looted power. Well, that's just the way it is. Hey, guess what? Surprise Sandstorm. That's how we win. By making it unlivable for everyone else. From downtown. Yeah, this actually is probably the best call, because we can push them back and get into their position and grab the looted power. Oh, it didn't work quite like that. Okay, well. Make sure everyone has someone to fight. Huge 25 damage. Is that stun for 2? No, stun for 1 turn's fine. Fight well, bunny warriors. They don't know what to do. Except for to get away from our archers. Flanked. All the way across the ravine. Yeah, let's try to kill a unit. Oh, the grays. Man, those just keep happening. You're the one targeted for the Gorgon nonsense. But what if we mark you as prey? Oh, they got healed. That's cheeky. Leave you alive so this set of wormies is still trapped. Bolt in. Free them up to actually move. Oh, they can dig up. So stand here, get some looted power, dig the corpse up, get more looted power, and then just start stabbing. What we'd like to see. Close to kill, almost. They go for the decaying breath instead, which means more of our troops get to survive. All that actually means. Zap them down. Yeet yourself this way, and arrows away. Oh, you missed once. Bolts in, free them up for a flank. And for a glorious victory. Having survived the trial of the Gorgon goddess, a shifting stone plate reveals her chamber of offerings. Nice. Inside the hidden room, a line of petrified adventurers bears silent witness to the magic of the curse Kevin withstood, because Kevin's a baller. We gain some mana and... revive the victims! We get some death guard. No, I don't need that. A turn of knowledge or some extra Imperium. Let's go for the Imperium. And then we need to deal with this fractured infestation. Let's not go far. I probably just have one of these units go out and build the road and then come on back. That way next turn we can get all the way up into the infestation, no problem. Don't feel like fixing any of your bad guy infrastructure. Let's come on down and grab this watchtower, because clearly Surtur stole it from us. Oh, look, there he is. Big stupid boy. Rank 8. Not doing very well there, are ya, into the world? Because there is sandy terrain. That's awesome. Alright, so what about above ground? We just really need another farm soon. So you know what, we're gonna grab the Grand Bazaar. 63 Imperium, that's fine. Really quite expensive, but we'll make it work. Then we'll go for a farm here on the sand. Make the people happy, and just so we can keep our farm. People aren't happy, but they'll get over themselves. They've got no choice. Training regimen. See if this backfires and causes us to lose a population. Never again. Oh. Was that just them getting pumped up, or was that the city burning down? I think that's just them getting pumped up. Sweet. Extra draft for no units, just food. Incredibly inefficient. The Independents will move out. Actually, they came after us. Sweet. Honorable combat to decide your fate. Works for me. We build the roads. Oh, we can't on the mountain itself. Like I said, complete bull, but it's the way it is. Or at least it's bull that you can't get a empire development skill that allows you to do that. Safe battle, this one we might have to fight ourselves. Sweet, we don't. Sweet business. Kevin the Eternal gains. Negations now deal 50% more damage, or base attacks deal more damage based on debuffs. The other one is incredibly boring. Good news is, Apollo's railgun's done. The Pyromancer's crossbow. Yeah, or you could get well over 57 damage on a heavy shot. Yes. pretty solid heals. We need to deal with this infestation before it disappears, because it's just free experience. We got that retreat. There is an Empire skill. Whenever you win a battle, you have a 25% chance of gaining a unit. And also, profits improvements make your people happier. Die. I'm sorry, not you. Let's save the fools. It's just tyrant guards. Why is it so threatening? Now they're just fractured. That's no problem at all. Whenever we choose to fracture ourselves, we're going to lose all of our benefits. Is it also getting rid of your enchantments? All enchantments disabled. For each one, they deal more damage and have more health. I don't know if that's going to be better or not. Doesn't feel like it. Move in. We've got some idiot revving his engine outside, so apologies if that's interrupting. We don't live around the most kind of folk, but we're going to worry more about slaughtering these fractured infestations rather than the fractured folk we have living around here. Ouch. Huge hit. Firebomb with Supreme Magic. Ghost Fire and Leyline Focus. Yeah, that's a disturbing amount of damage you're going to be able to kick out. Stun this one. He's strengthened now. Drop some loot. Here. Fell backfire and blinding sandstorm. That's perfect. That's good for us, bad for them. Discern the weakness. We get closer to them, they're just gonna kill one of our units outright. That is going to deal so much damage. Ouch. Oh, we gotta weaken that somehow here. Can we navigate? At least kills a model. Does it weaken? No, they still got strengthen times 3, which is awesome. That radiance is unfortunate there. Keep going after this unit. You move up. There we go. Plow through and not. Oh, he still stood on one of them. There was a fracture under your feet. I think our collector is in fact going to die. But they did move. Bold strategy. There's the sandstorm. All of our foes are blind. We can move in. Try not to get disrupted. Can't. Well, yeah, we have to go in for the melee. Thank you, Dunestalkers. Did we get a flank? We lose our Dunestalkers, but gain looted. That's alright. Looted power was not, in fact, worth it. Pick up some treasure, gain some looted power. %, chance to hit. And just float over here. Well, let's still keep two shots available. First strike. The plan is to heal here, where there's lots of downsides to that now. Now that we actually have some proper upgrades. Sneaks away, blasts without a problem. And since these guys are going to get in the way. The Sandstorm, now that we don't have our enchantments, though, we are blind. Running blind. No matter what, we have a 20% chance to hit, so we might as well make sure we're shooting twice. Second one misses outright. Much better chance to hit here. Let's kill this unit and send in the melee troops. Ah, quite enough. Well, this way they can't escape. No way. Are you a melee mage? This whole time. No? Huh. So how'd you get to use your ability then? Cheeky. That's where the next fracture's popping down, so we might as well just stay nearby and blow it up when it shows up. Office return to Undama Sing Se. There is no war. A war in Ba Sing Se? What are you talking about? The Bear Riders don't stand a chance. Come back once, help out in this fight. Oh no, I didn't click too fast. That's fine. They can have all the experience themselves. Maybe explore Ember Keep here. As you approach the smoking ruins of a once proud castle, you notice a faded sigil above the charred gate. Through the ages, this keep has been home to many beasts and vagabonds, leaving it in ruins. You smell smoke as you enter the gate. Oh, they're having a barbecue. Channel water. They're shocked as their flames are doused. I don't care about flames. Come here, buddy. Yeah, we'll just auto-resolve this one. That should be a very simple ask. With the pyromaniacs gone, we're free to search the rest of the ruins and loot everything. See, anything that says has a chance to freeze per attack is something you want to keep. Even if it's not necessarily your overall build, it will be, because stopping people from taking a turn is insanely powerful. My watchtower, thank you. In fact, we're just gonna stand here. You go into guard mode. No one gets you off that watchtower. That one belongs to me. Since we're not allowed to yoink the watchtowers and drag them back into our nomad cities. Scavenger vault sounds pretty good. 178 gold now. That is what we like to see. Let's grab those high halls though, so we can actually summon our scorpions. Do we have the pendants that allow us to get upkeep reduction? That'd be also fantastic. Miscellaneous. The per onk of cash reduction. Unleash the hounds. Oh, that completely counters our coward. Summon a warhound, that's cool. We got caretaker, animals require less upkeep. We stack these two? That's good stuff. Let's go ahead and grab army recuperation. Oh, that's all you're allowed to do. Amulet of the Restful Song is a fantastic name. Build one. Oh, here's our next infestation, gonna blow up my poor foresters. Little do they know, things are about to get really exciting for them. Let's just go cheap with the looters. They're a little bit less cheap now that they've been upgraded, but still cheap enough. Scavenging camp. Do we have another mine I can replace? The answer is no, not really. So maybe no scavenging camp, but instead we pick up a bathhouse because we're tired of people being mad. Mad for no reason. If no one with lava walks, we can't go grab that. Which is sad. Nothing else to the north here. There's a fracture down here. Where is the worm lake? There's a lot of underground for us to go look for, or look through. This looks to be suspicious. That's where we're headed then. Build the roads. Although you guys can do some healing first. Go this way. You stay here as well. Wait. Did I separate forces? No, sir. No, it just looked weird. No, it just looked weird. Here, Apollo, I've got an idea for you. Build roads through where we're allowed to. And then come across towards the Fortress of Tears, put down an outpost. Oh, we don't have the cash. Hang on, we soon will. Umbara, lass. I've got several items for you. Like this. Warding crown, yes. It's the wizard, come on now. Focus, brother, focus. Padded armor, and oh, now she's giving us almost nothing. Granted, it is just what we need, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Burning stuff down over there is hilarious. Enjoy your struggles. Hey. Alright, gang, you know what time it is. I've got to pack up. We have no one nearby. Dastardly. That tends to be what the AI does. They wait till you don't have any way to respond, and then they declare war on you. Because they'll be able to wander, at least pretty close. Well, that's too bad. Yeah, this army is definitely pursuing our scout. They're preparing to declare war. Ooh, the giant Bane Fields. Got the outpost here. Good grief, why am I having such a hard time finding Apollo? Where is he at? Here's how we're gonna do this. Instead of being stupid, there we go. Now drop down the... Oh, good grief. Yeah, no, you obviously can't put out an outpost on top of a wonder. That's not how that works. Alright, all we can really do is, well, we can set up another training regimen. Already under the effect of the spell. Well, not recruiting anyone here, and the other one's underground. So we'll hang on to it. You back on Auto Explorer. There's the giant worm lake. We found it. As you can see by this monstrosity here. Alright, the next turn's upon us. Thankfully, no wars have been declared. We're gonna go ahead and build roads all the way out, so it's easier to come back here. No, you... Whatever, it's too late now. Sacred shores of the Great Worm Lake. The troops come upon the waters of an underground oasis. Its shores are crowded with warped nomads, steel at hand. Who are you who walk the land of the cursed? Alright, now we get to try my terrible Australian accent for the demon crocodiles. Who are you who walk this land of the cursed? A figure with hollow eyes pushes through the diseased. You do not bear the mark of the undone, nor the hatred of the whispered trace. You may traverse this sacred place. Now, dimmed by the war that rages across its waters and along its shores. Nevertheless, you can't stay, for the place and ourselves carry a plague that devours the mind and soul. If you defend us, however, we will not hesitate to reward you generously, Wanderers. My name is Rinbold. In the name of my people, I ask for your aid. We seek only to live out the time we have in peace. Here's my garbage Australian accent, enjoy. Another player already unlocked the final objective of this realm. Have a chance of being hit by the irradiant flare. Yeah, we'll help you. Gotta fight our way through these worms. That's pretty... It's great worm. Look at this. A massive scar inhabited by the Great Worm and her progeny. So there's an army hidden underneath her. This infestation spreads astral barons in its territory, and if left unchecked, they'll grow in strength and expand their territory. Gargantuan Trimmers. I'm sorry, a 2-hex radius near an attacking unit becomes marked. If they don't move, they die. They ignore resurgence and steadfast and don't leave behind a corpse because they've been eaten by this gigantic fractured worm. Well, rest in peace, Dude Rider. Heroes leveled up. Apollo. Big Game Hunter. Let's go ahead and give you the upkeep production. No reason not to have the logistics training. Extra accuracy. You don't mind if I do. On my fancy rifle. Amulet of Restful Song for even more healing. We don't have anywhere near enough for the next city cap, so let's just... Oh, we'd have to destroy the ruins to actually grab an outpost there. Well, let's clear the Fortress of Tears first. Do I wish to claim this, or enter this claim structure? Yes. Well, time to Gamba. Break the locks. Oh, we fail again. Who would have guessed? I love that our cities lose stability because we fail to break some locks. That's pretty funny. Does that make sense? Absolutely not. The slavers are gone and the surviving captives gather around Apollo. They're grateful. They give us production. Yes. Soldiers. We'll escort you home. Oh. We can take the stability. Traveling Hill is a... Well, he decided not to attack us. I'm here for that. Maybe he saw our additional crossbows. He's like, you know what? That's too much for me. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. You aren't right. Yeah, they're not gonna like that they're bordering our territory. Not that I really care they're not gonna like it, but they aren't. Get a forester here. Claim province. Yeah, that's what that is. Very evil to just normal evil. Sculptor Kadi will give you endurance training. Unleash the hounds. You've got some really good abilities currently. Give Unleash the Hounds to Apollos. We have even more summons. Hounds and a ballista. Sorry, goat lady. Go ahead and sell you on the black market. Is there anything down here at all? We've got some Scorched Forge. Or a Scorched Forge. Now let's head on back to Gunpowder Hill. Then you go down to the traveling one. Hopefully you don't get intercepted by dragons on the way through, but can't ever truly protect yourself from dragons, unfortunately. Summoning a sand scorpion. Where's the Great Worm Lake? Is it all the way over here? No, that's underbossing say. The Worm Lake is not actually that far away. We just have to do a little bit of traveling. Oh, we guessed poorly. We just go ahead and grab seafaring real quick. There we go. Now we can just travel across the lava even. Now we'll travel the waters. And you can go down to deal with this infestation. Don't kill my Wind Rider. Kills Lieutenant instead, fair enough. I did ask, and you did do what I said. Oh, this is a skull, not even a Wind Rider. Move to here, go for the old song of regeneration. Then you get dragged over next to our... What are they actually called? Dustweaver? Dude Riders are not what they're called. Here we go, turn to make sure you're not getting flanked, and we pass. Bunch of bonus morale, what say you, snakes? Infernal Might. Riding upon unicorns is weak. Hey, Lieutenant, you move around to the flank here, go for that discern weakness. They're gonna hit you back. It'll be fine. Did we go? Try fighting in a sandstorm, buddies. There are no random status effects to give, so now you're just blind. Punch. They do have nice physical protection, so if we get into some fire damage, that's what we do really need. Are there any good opportunities for flanks, or are they all just in defense mode so we can't? That's a flank, but it's not doing that much damage. Especially when we graze them. 1d4, they're already blind, so... Strengthened and Fortune. Sounds good to me. Song of Kill Them Harder. 18 on the crit. 18 on the second crit. Battle in the Sandstorm can start raging properly. Teleports behind us for a slice. Demons makes building up Infernal Might, as one might expect. Their weakness is entirely... Well, actually, hang on now. Did I get that incorrect, or is it Spirit, not Fire? That's why I gave up all of the wrong damage type. Yeah, might as well chop through here. A lot of damage they've taken. They got disrupted. Getting disrupted is not good. Although both of those snakes are blind, we can just run away from them. They can still reach us, so turn. Defense mode. Right knee back. Oh, you're still blind too. What a shame. I should have stepped one away because that's gonna hurt next turn. Oh, you fumbled. So it was gonna be 18 damage. They lost another model. Snakes down. Grab some loot here. It's either 2 pokes for 34 or 1 for 32. Let's go 2 chances to crit instead of just 1. Scald is completely blind. Still landing hits like a champion, though. Grief. Dawn Defender lasted forever. 1 down, the next one we should be able to auto. Kills it entirely different. Weird how that works. No, we can't auto anything. That's the moral of the story. Let's go for the healing song first. Rolling regeneration. Switch places. And then you rip away to the flank. We'll go max speed for this one because it is not a fight we should have to actually take part in. This only costing 30 is such a nice value. They faced in such a way that they couldn't be flanked. That's it's pretty smart. Smart indeed. Running up and blind this unit in the back line. They may be stronger, but now they can't see. Like, making them insane. Oh, they're immune to Berserk. Making them insane would be awesome. I powered up before it went in, but that's alright. Let's weaken this squad. Push them out of the way. So now that we are locking their battle mage in place. Stayed in defense mode even though you got hit. Impressive. We want to... Nah, it doesn't matter. He missed anyway. Blinded once again. I think it's rid of our Dune Stalkers, but... Or not the... both Dune Stalkers and Scorpion Blades. Don't need to make you insane, we'll just kill this unit back here. 32 damage. I'm gonna stab you first, but they're basically dead next turn. Let's go over here. Weaken and pass. Down and out. Did we not pick up the loot on the way through? That's too bad. Oh, scavenger bags disrupted, that's why. Let's go for more damage. Rush round, flank him for 34 damage. Yes, please. Slice and blind. And the graze is too bad. Push you back into the disruption. And pass. It should disrupt us back. Blinding shot for the kill there, and then we'll just sit in the Griffin. Rip him off the back of his bear. Yeah, so the Baron's turned into sand. I've said it now a couple times, but I don't know if that's meant to be like that. Not gonna complain. Because it's cool. Fortress of Sadness. Or Golem down. We'll go ahead and take the replenishment and then fight this metapathetic looking army next turn. These Bringers are concerning, just because they get 16 damage a shot. Well, we could fight that one. Let's get some space and get some health. Your orders are to stay here and heal. You can tell they're not happy that our scout's moving around through their territory here. Sanguine Sanctorium. Alright, everyone. Back to base. Channeling Chamber, extra spell slot. More casting points is amazing. Let's go for the Academy. You can help people to be smarter. Quite badly, actually. Day 55 is upon us. So why are you moving down to Ember Keep? Oh, you're not. We're going down to take the Traveling Hill. It's just a long ways down here. You're auto-exploring. Fantastic. What's the faster way? We go ashore here. And then we just start building. Might as well claim this peak as we go through. I don't need help from brigands like you. Thanks, brigands. We appreciate it. We'll take the extra knowledge from anywhere we can. Take the reward, and as the strange... Oh, it's a vulture. Allow your soldiers to loot what they want, claim all the loot for the Empire, or... Libraria the Courageous. No, I don't need any librarians, we just need war. Thank you kindly. Sell this goat. Nice, nice. One more turn before we can summon in a Scorpion. And they are going to take the place of most of our... What are they called? Our frontline fighter that isn't the looter, it's the shield unit. What are you guys called? Wind Warriors. The guilds are interesting, because you can just put down different settlements depending on what you need. Or different improvements, that is. Tough call, tough call. Let's go ahead and grab the Scavenger Vault. It is our specialized building in its production. And then here we can get ourselves another collector. Let's start getting Striders. Archers for days with extra range. We only have the 2 enchantments right now. We can't really afford too many because you can see our mana's suffering. Back to the hill. Griffin, you should be able to go out on the lava and claim that. Fragments and chunks. Nice. In fact, the most scientific term for both of those. You can build a road on down towards Gunpowder Hill. We're gonna build a road. I don't know why it's trying to be difficult with me. Low risk battle. Lose 2 units. Let's try to do better than that. We can shut down the Beastmaker pretty easily with a Sandstorm. Actually, all these units get shut down pretty easily with a Sandstorm. And we've got this Warhound. You go arf 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 your way into battle. Get him. Steal the Warhound from us would be hilarious. Locked down in the trees. I'm gonna put the ballista here. And the ballista is going to cause all sorts of problems. As it does. We're gonna drop the heal early on this time. Shield wall. My spiky warhounds. Hey, that's my... He stole my lieutenant. Stole both tier 2 units. That's really unfortunate. Mm-hmm. All we're gonna do is kill the enemy light fish, which we can't do there. Not even if we wanted to. Let's grab you. Bring you back on the good guy team. Now the problem's gonna lie. Snapshot there. Cancel their retaliation and distract them. You can re-up on your turn. Let's see how much damage. It's almost nothing. You move over to disrupt these. Sorry, Peacebringers. We're gonna drop some loot down here. Double stab. This is being flanked every time. Let's go ahead and give you another 3 strikes. Killing a tier 1, but now they're doing... They'll hit someone and they'll immediately die. Oh, they won't quite. They won't quite. We have to weaken our unit a little bit, but that'll be alright. We'll survive. Dimming shots into the plants. Plants don't care about your condemnation. You better remember whose team you're on soon, otherwise you're not getting any officer pay. Ouch. Truthfully though, that could have gone way, way worse. Oh, our lieutenant's stopping us from using our abilities. Smart play, smart play. As long as we can hit them, I can clear some space. Now when we Dawood Sandstorm, it's not going to affect our troops, just the opponents. Go for it. Yeah, go ahead and take the damage from our own lieutenant. That's not that big a deal. You still aren't going to be able to shoot because you're in a line of fire, which is unfortunate. Give this loot. Snatch it up and give it to the troops who need it. Kill here. We gotta slip away on the main Berserker troops. Pretty dang good. Can't reach that corpse. Don't want to turn that one into a corpse. Oh. 85% chance to hit. That's a nasty one. Whoa. 60% chance to just kill. We get our lieutenant back, and now we can use the ballista and show them the true meaning of war. If I go for a shack scream, you're not going to be happy with me. We're not going to do that right now. Big smack from the war. What are you guys called again? Avengers. I want to keep calling them war breeds. This is not what they are. Not even close. Snapshot. Heavy mage lock shot. Oh, you got a graze. Still a 36 damage graze is what I'm here for. Long range blast into the light fish. Weaken. Certain weakness is so strong. Long live the Amazons. One down. Two down. Death by Sap Scimitar. Party Shroud Maker is what we have there. Pass-through is pretty good. We're disenchanting it.
Yeah.
And then do some healing, bud. You just gotta be careful about where you're building the roads, but you can build them pretty much anywhere you want. You got this army, we'll come back and get the other one on the way out. Scream all you want, we'll still put you down. Make it way easier for us to get in here and invade them later on. Build that highway right across. They actually chose not to kill anyone. I'm impressed. Oh no, Toph's gonna clear it. Why didn't I move in there and grab that? Wizard! In fact, you know what? I might have to save scum here. I might have. Yeah, no, we're going to because I can't let Toph claim that. Save scum away. All right, we return. Oh no, it wasn't cleared. I just got bamboozled. Well then. Now we'll just sit back and kind of watch. We'll go sit on our boat and watch. Okay, well I got bamboozled, like I said. Anyway, save scum for no reason. Well, we definitely need to get over there to the... Hoff is actively trying to clear it, so we need to get over there and stop her. Or beat her to it. Wait there, we've got a Strider going in one turn, no reason to rush that. So we'll just pass. Day 56. Oh, it's the 7th level of Cataclysm now. We've got a change of heart. Stay your course. Bounties I don't care about. We've got some more clovers and hay spares. We've got so many of them by now. Essence of a whole bunch acquired. And manuscript silver. So now our knowledge up to 217 because we're getting 2 per. It's up to 20. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't really feel like we need to leave the travel. Well, actually, since we don't have the gold or the mana to rebuild these, we do need to leave. But where are we headed to next? That's only 2 provinces, not worth it. I guess just up here towards this infestation area. It's a lot of ruined zones, unfortunately. But it will let us pick up a couple of Lithuanian units. And then the Ember Keep. There's a lot of wonders we need to go and move next to as well. So 1 turn before we have this claimed. Let's get another one of the healing onks crafted up. Blueprints. Custom. We can make it stronger. It's going to take fragments, though. It's going to take a lot of fragments. No, then we're just going to keep it as is and maybe go for... Nah, nothing else. Just remove it. Teleporter tech is going to be awesome. Whenever your city gains population, you summon an animal. Which is not good, because I want specifically the scorpions. Well, speaking of, here's our first sand scorpion. Backfires and summons a pig instead. Let's summon that in by Apollo. Where are you at, sir? Or Dune Garber. You gain Infinite sensing range for 3 turns. Hey. That's pretty cool. Our first Scorpion, though. A tier 3. It's got the sand shift. On sand terrain, you can teleport around, I think, anywhere. You move to any hex you wish, although it says within 3. So maybe it's not to any hex you wish. Debilitating Sting, and Combat Train. This unit is going to be a monster. I'm so excited to have them. Dies immediately. I don't think it's getting the Shepherd buff, but that's fine. Come on over here. What are they gonna do? It's the singular Sand Scorpion. Glorious Leader, you stand nearby, ready to assist. Yeah, looks good. Oh, hang on now. We can go for the Astral Blessing here. Heal up our Lieutenant. Stinger dripping with not only Scorpion Venom, but double Scorpion Venom. Scorpion Venom squared, in fact. Those charge strikes are gonna hurt. Oh, here's what we do. How would you lot like a blinding sandstorm? It backfired. We've got double sandstorms. So not only do we have a sandstorm on the map, it's going to also... There's going to be a sandstorm the entire time, too. So let's go ahead and move inside of here. We'll go shield and spear wall. It's a long shot, but go for it. A crit. That's what we like to see. Now you stay nearby. Beautiful. These guys should be super tanky. 9 and 8 and 9 and 5. Okay, we've got Misfortune. Claws deal 14 damage, but that bypasses defenses. Discern weakness here. Ah, they're weak to death. Who would have guessed? Would get rid of your Misfortune. Scorpion. You need to be blind or unfortunate. Just kill them. Scorpion uppercut. Can I just execute you? 40% chance for death? Death most foul. Oh, the target hex can't be affected. They also can't move in to do anything about it, so let's teleport behind. Yeet. Yes, we're blind ourselves, but... Oh, we can use the mending. Get rid of slowed and punch them in the face. Was that worth it? No, no, probably not. Alright, let's go for the execute. 40% chance for death. You didn't experience death. That's too bad. Yeah, let's go let the Scorpion go again. We'll use this now, since we're gonna get it refreshed anyway. Kill the unit directly in front of you. Sand Scorpion, you go deal with this idiot. Put some power up and do some damage. You can play the focus fire game. You missed. They didn't miss. Not even once. Fury of the Mind. It said they couldn't reach me. Shenanigans. Maybe I read that wrong. Unicorn's in a bad spot, but it's sprinting, so as long as I can kill one of these units here, like this. Stab. Where'd my Scorpion go? Oh, that's what he looks like when he's in defense mode? Yeah, Scorpions are the best. Yeah, you should be able to snooch on out of there now, no problem. Make sure you stay blind and weak. Mark this one as prey. It backfired. He's got also an extra negative status effect, so he's poisoned. Yeah, that's a clean 100 damage. And he's dead. Seems legit. Earn yourself the murder horse, and we'll just have you go around and pass out some defense. Exactly who needed it. Oh, they're only blind while they're in the sandstorm. Okay, that's good to know. It's like they managed to leave it. Oh, wait. I don't know. Assume shenanigans until proven otherwise. Run those archers down, you do the same. Re-blind these guys. Unicorns stuck in place, just defense mode up. You're slowed, you're really not going anywhere anyway. Second wind. It doesn't count as a flank, but it does allow our Scorpion to move in and get a kill. Lickety clack. Arrows away. We do get misfortune, right? That's spooky. Punched for a huge amount. And not down, so let's go ahead and grab the rescuing wind pull. Lose all those debuffs. A full cleanse is crazy. Yeah, run up and execute him. 35% chance to die. It was 35%. Six in a single poke. Thrust of the spear, and they're gone. Get ourselves another healer. Awesome. A little something like that. And they've got 140 health. That is a thick Scorpion. Ah, we've got a long ways to travel. Go ahead and excavate this for me. You come back and do the same here. We'll build a road out. We've got to excavate that out of our way. Ruined province can be rebuilt. Do it. Those Astral Barons apparently are sticking around forever. I would just summon in Barons. It didn't need to do anything else. Interesting. Is that more gold? Let's get a farm here first. We're lacking in farms for sure. Used a Strider. Excellent. Keep on producing more of those. Let's get ourselves another Sand Scorpion. No backfire, just normal explosions. . Get a Dust Weaver in there. You guys continue building roads around, so you travel way more quickly via road than boat. Granary and Gunpowder Hill, because they definitely need to grow faster with how mad they are. She just about has a full army. Nothing crazy strong, but just about has a full army. And that's all connected pretty well, too. We can make it easier to attack Noctis later on. Not a bad idea. Fortunately for us, there's not really much to clear out. There's a fleeting infestation for us over here. Now that is perfect. That's a free battle there. They're getting stronger. They've got a Fractured Scorpion that time, but... Diseased Ring. We tend to try to avoid diseases when possible, thanks. Whole world got locked down for a while because of those diseases. Didn't need to, but it still did. Element of Surprise. Temperatures rise and fall intermittently as a group of elemental beings panic. Demand a portion of their primal power before they go. And we get a Hunter Spider. Okay, sure. Welcome to the army, Spider. We'll deal with that next turn, no problem. Have you run out of things to scout? We'll see what's up in here. Definitely appears that we have run out of things to scout. What is that? You're flying around on a... Rarely see the Obsidian Wyverns. They look great. Yeah, the Great Worm Infestation beat the smack out of Toph. Definitely doesn't look like something simple to fight. That is for sure. Extra regeneration in friendly terrain is very worth. Mo, you do move in. Come on, Auto-Resolve, you can do it. We always knew you could. Plenty of extra heals lets us get up here to this leading infestation. There's just more of them. Not necessarily a threat. The roads, I was like, the road should be enough. Auto-Resolve. Breastplate of the Really? Yeah, that's a fantastic pickup. Amazing. Alright, well, everything down here is cleared. Let's move up back up to the surface so we can actually start consolidating our armies. Connect the highway to Noctis's terrain. You poor fool, you don't even know what's gonna hit you. Mark of Misfortune's done. Whatever takes the least amount of time, which is the Wayfarer enchantment, that's what we're going for. Oh, beautiful, the Zine Choker's here. Gain knowledge. I've been denounced by Surtur again. Yeah, he wants to declare war. He is a chosen destroyer that is not doing much destroying. There are no nodes surrounding these. Makes the scavenger camp really not worth having. It's really good for when you like first put down in an area. After that, though, it loses its oomph really quickly. Surtur's not careful, he's gonna end up getting taken out by everyone. Essence of Production acquired. Your army is perfectly well set up now to defend against Surtur, at least for a turn or two. We need more troops, but these will work for now. You move out, you move in. Traveling Hill, we have no cash, sadly. Let's take the archer battlements to boost up our defenses, because I'm thinking we are going to get to see those before too long here. Spending all of our money on roads. As any savvy general would. Travel as one. 2 stacks of 6 here is amazing. Alright, let's take these and get them moving towards the Desert Strophe. Surtur is definitely moving in to start a war. Gunpowder Hill is... There's still so much stuff underground here for us to pick up, so it's not moving anytime soon. Come stay on the Desert Strophe for that bonus experience. And that's all for this turn. At least it seems to be. Oh, here's another... There's 4 faded regions? Yeah, of course there is. What am I thinking? Ascending to the crackling mesa, your troops reach the barren plateau where the devouring winds flow with great strength. They stand here like a susurrant voice talking inwards, or they sound strange here. The region is overrun with fractures, floating shards of ruins orbiting around them. Suddenly the winds begin whispering. Come to us. Draw near the fractures and you shall gain knowledge and power beyond your imagination. Fools fear what they do not understand. The wise seek to comprehend it. As the gust sweeps, the air crackles with sparks of refracting energy. Magic is extremely volatile here. Let the winds pull your troops. They lose health, but it does not matter. Follow the roads, of course. We've seen this on my stream, but happy to see it again. Splitting of Essence. An ancient magical complex exists only as drifting fragments beyond access. Caught in orbit around a fracture. Windborne voice sounds louder here. Great minds who raised this place succeeded in creating an almost perfect echo of the well of creation. The powers and knowledge of the Allfather were within their grasp, thus they split open the magical essence that held the secrets of creation, and it was void. So void that it engulfed us all and drained the world of its very existence, unleashing the cataclysm. Activate the sigils to bind the complex back together. Protect it, and I will reveal more secrets of these wizards. Beware. Enter combat, we receive some knowledge. Let's abandon these ruins. We're going to want to come back in and fight these when possible. We have just the warrior to do it. His name is... not John Cena. Build these roads on along so it's easier to get back. Like that the pathing lies to you and says you... Oh, it actually let me build roads over roads already built? Ugh, gross. Gross. She's already explored all this, as one would expect. It's not trespass. Head up to the mountains, we'll just kind of scoot around. Two turns left here. No reason to rush it, so we'll just, as soon as this one's done, we'll pack up the city and we'll move along. Up to the north here by this dragon's lair. So let's get ready to go start clearing that out, or see what they have currently. It's gonna get... This infestation by now is gonna be extremely nasty. Let's not end our turn just yet then. She can't move, but these guys can. Move back towards this outpost here, then. Alright, next turn. Wayfarer enchantment is done. Next, research. Sow confusion. A siege project. This is going to backfire for sure. Where is my leader? Spells blocked. Oh, because of the faded region. And yoink. Scorpion away. We're going to once again remove one of these Dust Weavers for a Scorpion. Well, not the Dust Weavers, the Lieutenants. You move through, start building roads. Oh, there's stuff in the way. Getting over the worm nest, more complicated than I thought. So let's instead move this direction. Build those roads out, you do the same down here. Set our general up for success. In terms of money, we are out of money. Undying Warrior. Gives you Resurgence. We already have Resurgence. Oh, Undying Warrior is a waste. Bonus damage on melee attacks. And we can go Master of Materium. Awaken the Earth. Ooh, summon in a new friend. Where Adept of Chaos is critical hit chance, debilitating aura, and Chaos Empowerment. A lot of extra critical hit chance. Let's go Master of Materium. Summon in a new friend every single turn. Hello there, Awaken Earth. Yes, our other breastplate of the champion. We are our other frontline fighters. Kadi, enjoy. Alright, fastest of jump cuts, and we are back. Oh, look. Okay, let's build. Well, we have no more money, of course. Oh, we can pick up that mana note as well. I mean, it is something we could do. I don't really necessarily want to be trapped here for that many more turns, though. So let's just go ahead and pick up the quarry over here instead. And because we're packing up the hill next turn, regardless. Now we need to wait. Wait just one turn. And just stand next to. Let's go see what's going on in this Spirit Sap Smithy. It's a fun name. A truly grandiose forge that draws its heat directly from the blazing depths of the world. Geothermal taken to a whole new level. We have literally no money. Off. Madam. What's going on with your face? What happened to you? Earthkin and Dunestalkers. That's a good combo. Camouflage on both mountain and the sand. Magic materials. Oh, no. I'll give you this reinforced shield. We're already down a lot in terms of what we're getting for trades. Alright, well, not worth it. Do you have any magic materials I can take from you? The answer is no. Her assets are very few and far between. Let's be friendly with everyone we can. There's nothing that'll make this deal work. Okay, then, attitude. Relations are cautious. She hasn't even met Ambara. Oh, he doesn't like us at all. He's got a lot of grievances. If he goes to war against us, he's going to have lots of justification. Fabricated agreement's too expensive. Well, we don't have the money for it. We definitely need it. Majorly unjustified. For doing what? Exactly, game. What's unjustified about our war? Sneak in and blow up the layers, what we need to do. Oh yeah, that's getting spooky. Scorpion. We need you to stay in the trove. We need you to stay nearby, because these fractures are about to open up. So stay close. Stay close, keep leveling up. There's supposed to be a war party coming after us too, so we'll see when that shows up. Or if it ever does. It is supposedly on the way. Although you've reached the war machines, fantastic. I would far rather bond with them. Gamba. Whoa, look at that. With his ghostly host reassembled, the warlord marches out to complete his unending siege of the one true something or other. Yet, the deeper he ventures into the ruined city, the more discontented the warlord grows. Where are these spell-stinging dastards? He shouts angrily, searching for opposition. At last, the warlord reaches a central crater, silent memorial of the fracturing. Guided by some ghostly intuition, he plunges into the rubble, soon after returning with a radiant object. What sorcery is this? This cannot be unless... The warlord gazes directly at you, piercing the astral veil. You, he screams. You are an unmaker, Doomcarver. Driven by madness, he attacks. I'm an unmaker? I mean, you're absolutely correct. But I don't know how you would know that. Who told you? We'll have to make sure they're put down. You remove yourself from the army. What do they have? Oh no! Alright, a Herald of War is too much for us to deal with. One Herald of War, one War Breed. Roving Furnace, so he's the War Breed. Roving Furnace, 2 of these Scorpion War Golems, a Lieutenant. 3 more Lieutenants. So whatever you're... Oh, there he is. He's the Warlord. Yeah, we need to prepare for that one. That's gonna be too much. Otherwise. Huh? Alright, well these battles aren't playing. It's good to see. Toph keeps throwing her armies at it, but it's not gonna really do anything for you, lady. Alright, explore the next fracture here. Conflict of Voices. And this is the mask I was talking. It looks so cool. You don't get one as the rabbits, though. Around the ominous fracture, inaccessible pieces of shattered building float adrift, the voice carried by the wind's roar. I'm not going to roar, I'm going to whisper. Activate the sigils to bind it back. As your troops ready themselves to follow your command, a band of nomads emerges. Their leader takes a hostile stance and shouts, Wanderer, you do not understand the forces you're meddling with. Do not listen to the voices of the devils of the wind. Leave this place before it's too late for all of us. This is your only warning. Alright, kill them all. So much knowledge. If you manage to actually beat all these armies. A ruined library floats around the fracture, full of sigils, books written in codex, and dormant fractured evokers. The voice of the winds resonates loudly. Great is the tragedy of the knowledge lost in the great cataclysm. Ages have passed and still no one has discovered that the astral flows are reversed near the fractures, and that, like any current, they can be navigated and diverted. No one has dared gaze again into the void of creation, but those have tried, documented everything. Obey me, and I shall teach you how to decipher their code. I'll take some gold. Lose some knowledge, it's not much. That is acceptable. Go excavate this terrain for me, bud. Keep traveling over the mountains, you can do it. Of course, it's not a very intuitive building design, but we'll make it work. crocodilians. And we've already got the highway moving past Muspelheim, so if we really want to rush into Muspelheim, it's not going to take us much effort. Which is amazing. Next up, let's get Mark of Misfortune up and running. Power ourselves a little bit more. We build anything in one turn, the obelisk? We absolutely can, so let's do that. Mint for 20 more gold, or an academy for 20 more knowledge. Knowledge it is. Underground, we can get nothing new. We'll let that continue to build as it currently stands, and then through the blueprints we'll grab ourselves yet another one of these Restful Song amulets. Raising the undead is not something we've been doing, so let's just grab heals. Just grab heals instead. I'm gonna pull someone else in from our pantheon, not Yaka, of course, but any of the... You look crazy with all red. Any of the characters we've created. Count Boctolus, of course. Alright, turn 59. Let's go see what's going on in the Spirit Sap Smithy. Evan enters the smithy to the sound of clinking hammers and anvils. Afflictors are working on the forge. With every beat of the hammer, Kevin feels a darkness tugging at his resolve. He wishes to flee, abandon hope, forsake whatever oaths he has taken. The afflictors who have not yet noticed. It's a lot of damage. Your army chant. They sing of an umbral deity, portented to return once the forging of Arctica's Frostbringer is complete. Fear grips Kevin's heart. Stand proud. The Wailing. Every turn we lose 5 morale. We got a Fire Giant, a Bastion. I don't know if that's actually that scary of a fight. The runestones are a problem. I don't know, I think we might actually be able to win that one. Let's go for it. One final battle for today's episode here. Silver Wonder. If we just lose morale and flee from the battle, we're gonna lose. That's obvious, but... Hey, maybe we don't. Can't get a first strike, but we can kind of spread out with all of our units here. Collector up front. Since there's a lot of chance for us to just get obliterated, we need to be pretty aggressive. Or just lose all of our morale till we run. Oh, it's on both turns? Oh, we're in trouble. I ain't going now. Modifier missing screen name. Conjures in the runestone. Turns our units around. Okay. The losing morale returned to medium morale already is not great. Not great at all. Locustification here. They get way back and they're getting stunned. We don't have to worry about them next turn at all. How far can you shoot? A fair clip, truth be told. Get weakened. Go ahead and discern the weakness here. Make you weak little damage. Can't shoot them there. Actually, you really can't shoot them anywhere. Possibly after I move on. Ugh, hate this. Hate this a lot. Because this giant gets to do whatever he wants next turn. We've already discerned his weakness, but we can't really do damage to him. Let's weaken across. 23. You can't hit them with missiles. Good grief, found a really good position for this giant. Oh, wait. Push him out of it. You go over there. There it is. Love to run up here and immobilize him. Jump. Actually, can you just immobilize here? No, they're too far away. No valid targets found. Jump 1 hex, then use the web. There we go. Didn't immobilize him, but we did slow him down. And then we drop down the old Sandstorm. You gotta find a way to get in close so you're not doing anything. Let's go like this. Stops the nightmare from actually closing in like it really wants to. Big smash, morale low is so bad. I think it's probably how we end up losing this one. Spider getting killed. It's not as much damage as I would like. Is it because we're low morale? Increase the morale. Morale up to neutral. You're still in low. I didn't get this unit. Oh, misclicks, wizard, misclicks. Mobilized, weakened, both resisted there. Keep weakening these guys back. Oh, come on. We call a bull. Strengthen twice. Stab the giant down. Yeah, the graze, the fumble. Both things we hate to see. And speaking of, looks like that's not doing nearly enough damage. The decay is nice. And the arrows will launch in towards you, giant. Lose morale yet again. Spiders are down. They're about to get flanked. Yeah, the morale dropping 5. So when I saw every turn, I thought it was just our turn. Everyone's already ready to run. Crunch. Well, we've weakened this one for the next team that wants to take it. Because you fumbled like an idiot. Well done, sir. We're glad you're on our team. They got healed additional. Nice. Well, we can at least kill you. Push you back. Wee bit of looted power there. Can't allow the gremlins, even though we're gonna... So why didn't you find another target for the second shot? I've seen that happen several times for the AI, where they'll shoot at one target and then the next one they'll hit someone else if they maybe move out of range. Seems silly, but that's the way it be. Weaken and poison. We take some damage back, get weakened back as well. Our leader's ready to run too. And rest in peace, Kevin. Humble chance is way too high. They get decaying as well. What happened to the corpse of the giant? It's just gone? Well, that doesn't seem fair and or balanced. Take down the nightmare. Goon stalkers for life. Yeah, go stab them. They're down and out. Bolt's only doing 24. Bolster defense. If we stab them, are we... Yeah, not doing anything. But we can move away. We could move behind you and kill. No, we can't because our morale's so low. Yep. Go for the kill. Fumble or not, increase everyone's morale. I thought it was over, it's not yet. This is just a tier 1. Ouch. Come on, don't run away yet. No, don't run away yet. 5 more morales dropped. Okay, evocation to kill here. Boost morale. It was a fumble, doesn't matter. I think they can still use the bolt even if they're standing right next to. Or the crossbow, I mean. Let's do this instead though. Run up. Looted. Oh, they're disrupted. Slice. They don't fumble. Very thankful for that. Yeah, what happened to all the bodies of the people we're killing? We don't get to dig anyone up here at all? Oh, it's just... What's going on, AUI? Being cheeky, are ya? Yeah, let's go for a kill. Kill matters most of all. Boost up that morale. Teleport. Give yourself some heals and some loot. Well, a battle that I thought was a loss is coming together. Yeah, the lava appears to be struggling a little bit with all of the loot and everything on the ground. Come on, don't run now. It's so close. Victory, as long as we don't fumble every time. Fumbled once. Nice. Only ended up losing our spider. Here for that. The Wailing Arctica's Frostbringer Aftermath. Kevin the Eternal has cleansed the spirit sap smithy of the Forge Master's cult's presence, and denied the Umbral deity's return. Upon closer inspection, it's clear to Kevin the Afflictors have been laboring towards their deity's return for years. The forging of Arctica's Frostbringer was to be their final achievement, yet they'd already created an army's worth of weapons and armor. This was not merely some unholy worship. This would have been an abominable invasion. While the troops gathered the armaments created in the smithy, Kevin ponders what to do with the unfinished Frostbringer. Destroy it. Ooh. So what is this thing doing? Insanity on a bow. Oh, that's so strong. Problem is, my ranged troops deserve better weapons than that. They deserve guns. A friendship with you was ended. Alright, Toph got bad attitude. Or maybe she just died. No one knows what this does. And no one knows what this does either. Sweet. Love my UI being broken. Let's go for upkeep production instead. Because we have one too many amulets of the Restful Song. Okay, so there is a world where we bring our city down. Drop it probably right here. I mean, that's where the Traveling Hill goes next. I think we figured it out. Traveling Hill, pack on up. Gold essence acquired. Beautiful. 3 mines, 1 farm. Can we go up top and grab another farm? We can grab farms down here because of the sand. Sweet. But I want to get more essences, so we're going to ignore the farms and get more essences. Forester here. Marcus Misfortune, 52 mana upkeep requirement, that's fine. Whole gold income is reduced by 20%, that's not great. Not great at all. Well, an effort to counter that a bit, grab a mint. Oh, ouch. We'll be fine. The Aurit Sanctum. We just won't build any roads for the time being. Infrastructure projects are on hold. Go blow up this fractured infestation, take out the dragon's lair as well. We got stuff to do. May have to build a little bit of roads. You know what? Let's ignore the dragon's lair and go kill the infestation instead. Low risk battle. I don't know. Auto resolve, please. We lose entirely. Yeah, I think we might have bit off more than we could chew here. Heal 1 more battle times 2. Let's take out their melee troops first. Bless oneself. Where can the snakes go? Perfect. So it'll set up for a devastating counterattack your next turn. Turn that way, please. And we pass. So these guys have to spend even more time getting over closer to us. Oh no, they're pursuers. Beautiful. Give them misfortune. Actually, with the misfortune might be all we need here. I also think we're going to go ahead and... Well, we want to drop down the Sandstorm first. It's how we keep ourselves safe. No one cares about random status effects. Yeah, just go for damage. We'll take a little bit back, but that's a shield unit. They're meant to absorb damage. And they do so like a champion. Blind here. I think she's the only unit that wasn't blind already. 2 snakes fall immediately. Good start. Ghost fire bombs. Yeah, those are main. And don't have to worry about things like accuracy. Guardian down. Oh, it's a fracture. It's like, have you been disrupted already? No, it's just a fracture. Grab the loot. Dig the loot up from here. More loot. Stab the mess out of these snakes. But pull you closer. Tiny Dancer. And then everything's a flank. Oops, all flanks. Arrows away. Enjoy your misfortune. I just hit him from the whip with the whip from over here. 60 damage. That's another unit down. Ouch. Alright, our leader's in trouble. Oh, he survived. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Rest in peace. We have Resurgent, thankfully, so if we win the battle, they'll be back. Pick up the looted power. You're already disrupted, so it doesn't really matter. Grab the looted power from here. Transfer. Just get all the bonus damage we can here. And then get up in both of their faces with a plow through. All the damage to the back line. Grace blocks a little bit of that damage. You're already up to 5. 5 Ghost Fire, too. Push. And then Blind. Which they already are, but now you get some Misfortune. No direct heals. Oh, hang on now. Yeah, we do. We have the Improvised Remedy. Everyone with loot also takes extra damage. Darn. Well, we got rid of all their status effects. Yeah. We don't love to see it. Slice them down. Gotta stay away from the fractures. I mean, since they're cavalry, chasing them only makes sense. We're gonna get fractured moving through there regardless, so let's just go in and they're already blind, so... And what is the best call? Because we're disrupted, all of our magic abilities are turned off as well. Mark them as prey, they take damage. Now everything is disrupted. But we can kill one of their units. If they focus, they can kill one of ours as well. Especially if we strengthen and give them regeneration like we just did. Well done, wizard. Take some loot. Why are we healing when we tell us there's loot here? Huh. It was lying to me. It's like, you're gonna heal for sure. I don't know what you mean by that. There's the Ghost Fireball, but we managed to win. Managed to miss, too. Dig up some more corpses. You get no heals for some reason. Cut them down. Bring it closer to heal. Lets them get 3 strikes, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but hopefully Misfortune makes them hit themselves in confusion. Oh, they just run away. I'll take it. And our general gets to come back from the dead, just the Wind Warriors don't, because they have no Bacta. No Bacta tanks for the Wind Warriors. We want to build a couple of roads. One of those are just dead ends. Small little way down into the Demi Giant ruins, but if we could have come across here, we would have to slice our way through a free city, though, which we really can't do. Oh yeah, I also wanted to replace our lieutenant with a scorpion. Oh. Scorpion, you move into here. We had way too many people in that group. You 3 move together. Attack this batch of goons. Put them down. Lose a little bit of health, but I'm not going to worry about it this time. The Divine Bane. A bow for Purest of Evil. Another victory. We will have us move into the Crawler's Nest, explore this. We've dealt with one of these before. Collapse the cave. Gamba! My guard scorpions. And then we butcher the spiders. We find a golden monkey down there in the depths. I'm going to go ahead and imprison you. Don't want her in my recruitment pool. Spirit calling primates. We'll take the good guy points a little bit here. Do I want her in my recruitment pool? No, not even a little bit. But we don't have to be all bad all the time. Let's go pick up another research post. Sprint up here to clear this node. Bonk them on the head, and that's that. Bone Wyvern Mount, take. And we got an extra troop, which we really can't afford, so they need to go ahead and get disbanded. Sorry, brother, you're too expensive. Striders. In fact, this monk is not a part of our lineup, so he's gonna get removed. Excellent. We need to try to clear one of these Witherbow bowls, but we don't have any tier 4 or 5 units yet, so I don't know if we'll be able to handle it. Either way, though, that's going to be all the time I've got for today. Thank you all so much for coming by this chapter of our Rise from Ruin Age of Wonders campaign. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I want to put this guy. We may just go ahead and disband him. Sorry, Looter, you're great, but expensive. So, to the void with you. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed, please do remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub though. I'll see you in the next one.